Hi everyone, it's Friday, which must mean it's time for our Star of the Week assembly. So let's find out who our teachers have chosen this week to be Stars of the Week. And first of all, from nursery, Mrs. Beaver has said, so the Star of the Week this week is Leo from preschool. He's been keeping busy with his mummy and daddy. He loves crafts so much they've run out of paper and paint. And Sana and Rian are so proud of how hard he's been working at home. Keep up the good work, Leo. And how we look here, look at all the things that Leo's been doing. No wonder he's run out of paint and paper because there's just so many activities there. Fantastic. So well done, Leo. Super. Mrs. Beaver, Star of the Week. Now, in reception, first of all, Mrs. Nazir says this week's Star of the Week is Parishay. She has been working hard on Education City, reading and writing, and when she's writing, she's remembering to use her finger spaces. So look what we got here. We can see there she is working really hard on the computer. That's excellent. And there she is working, and I can see finger spaces being used. Good girl, well done. Star of the Week, that's fantastic. And Mrs. Patel has said, my Star of the Week is Simra Waheed. She has been working really hard on some addition and subtraction sentences and using her phonics skills to write words. Well done, that's fantastic. She's also had lots of fun completing all of the Education City activities and done some fantastic finger painting to create a beautiful picture. And here it is, Simra. Can we see? There she is. We can see her work that she's been doing, working really hard. And look at this finger painting here for this amazing picture we've got there. And that's all her hard work in her maths and her phonics and her writing. Superb. Well done, Simra. Excellent. Star of the Week. Now, in year one, Mrs. Dunn and Mrs. Royston have said, the Star of the Week this week is Yasmina. She's been working hard at Education City, and as well as completing other forms of home learning with Mummy and Daddy, we're also very impressed with how she's taking care of her sunflower. Remember, sunflower seeds and pots have gone home. And look at this. There's Yasmina. She's working here really well. And there she is planting her sunflower seed. And look how it's grown. Fantastic. I wonder if anybody else's sunflower seeds have grown as much as that. Send us in your photos so we can see how you're taking care of your sunflowers. Now, Miss Quinn says, this week I've chosen Zayn Malik for working very hard at home. He even wrote a letter to Miss Quinn, and she says he's thought very deeply about what to write, and it really shows. Keep up the good work, and Miss Quinn says we will see again soon. And here is the letter to Miss Quinn here. We can see it here in the last sentence. It says, let me read to you. And he says, I wish to meet you soon. From Zayn Malik. So well done, Zayn. Super letter. That's great work. And we look forward to seeing you again soon as well. Now in year two, Miss Denby has said, Miss Denby says, the star for pupil for 2D this week is Hassan. Since the start of lockdown, he has done all the worksheets she has set and improved on his Education City each week. Well done. He's also been reading so many books and really pushing himself, which she's thrilled about. Well done. And then in 2J, Mrs. Jazar says, my Star of the Week this week is Arishka. Arishka consistently completes all the worksheets that are set for her on Education City, as well as doing all types of other schoolwork and activities. She works hard all the time, and I'm very proud of her. Well done, Arishka. Keep up the hard work. And here she is looking, well, look at these books. I love this picture here. This is what a book corner should look like. Surrounded by those lovely books with a smile. That looks really cosy. Fantastic. And here we can see that she sent in some of her work to show how hard she's been working. Fabulous work. Well done. So moving now into year 3. Mrs. Ashraf says, this week I have chosen Mariam Hussein. She's been attending school as her mum is a key worker. After being at school all day and working hard all day, she's still going home to complete her home learning pack and Education City. Well done, Mariam. In the photos you can see her amazing photography skills of the nature around us, her artistic skills, and challenging herself with fractions, even though she finds those a bit tricky. But I think hopefully she's learning more about that in school and at home. So Mrs. Ashraf says she's really proud of you. Keep up the work. And here we have these fabulous photos, and there she's doing some work there on fractions. We've got some fantastic artwork, and this is just one of the photographs that she sent in showing all the beautiful nature around. So that's great. Well done, Mariam. And then Mr. Myers says, this week my star of the week is Isa. As well as completing all his home learning tasks, he's been helping at home in the garden and also baking his favourite banana bread. And here he is working in the garden. I can see he's doing that tricky job of getting all the weeds out of the patio. That's a hard job. You can come and do that in my patio actually. And there he is working hard, and he's making his favourite, his banana bread. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Well done, good boy, star of the week. In year 4, Mrs. Rashid says, this week Mrs. Hashmi and Mr. Rashid have chosen Zainab. Zainab for working so hard all week at home. Look at the amazing poster that she's produced about our school. And here's Zainab, and here's her poster, and it is fabulous. I wish I could have it in school. We can see the top of it, a fantastic picture, and all the information as we go through. That's super work. Well done. Really pleased with that. And Miss Lahare has said, my star of the week this week is Mohammed Suleiman. He's been working very hard with Education City packs and been getting nearly 100% on all the tasks. Very impressed. Well done, Suleiman. In year 5, Mrs. Parker says, this week I've chosen Maliha Mumtaz for completing home learning activities. Great work. Well done. And Mrs. Green says, Malia, and we've sent in these pictures here, and we can see how hard the work's been going on. That's fabulous. Well done. And I do like to see all those ticks to show how well you've done in your work as well. And Mrs. Green has said, my star of this week is Ali Zahair for having a go at completing his Education City tasks and improving on his times table knowledge. Well done. And in 6L, now Miss Lee and Mrs. Jasal have both said the same message to say, come on, year 6, let's see some more work from you. Okay, we want to get those emails in to see how hard you're working. So this week, Miss Lee has chosen Hafsa for completing some of the tasks in Education City over the last few weeks. So some work's been done, so well done. Keep it up, maybe a bit more. And in 6J, Mrs. Jasal, she says, this week's star of the week is someone else from our class that I've now had to choose for the second time, and it's Hanya Mahmood. Hanya has written a story, and she's written it as homework this week, entitled The Secret Door. Before writing the story, she's planned it clearly, thought carefully about the plot, the characters, the number of paragraphs and vocabulary she's going to use. She then typed up the story before emailing the plan and the story through to Mr. Jasal. Absolutely fantastic learning behaviour. So impressed. And actually, I've got the story up in front of me on my computer, and I'm going to read an extract from it. So listen to this. It's been 2 days. The young child was on his computer, weary. Outside, the sky was the most beautiful Milo had seen it. Whoa! He sprang out of his chair and gazed out the window, his eyes twitching. lilac, taffy pink, cantaloupe orange. So many blues painted the sky. Oh my days! Ideas were overflowing in his mind. Maybe, oh yes, maybe not. Just definitely, we're gonna go and explore. We're gonna go and explore the secret door. And I'll stop there. And then you can find out another time what happens behind that secret door. So, some fantastic examples of hard work this week. Well done, everybody. Keep up that good effort. Keep up working hard. Some exciting new things happening next week. So, as well as our key worker children working in school next week, we're also going to be able to welcome back some of you back into nursery and into reception and into year 1 and into year 6. I can't wait to welcome you all back on Monday. And also, excitingly, for year 3 and year 4, you have the chance to join in with some live online lessons with your teachers, and I look forward to hearing how those go on Monday. And then, those of you in year 2 and in year 5, your parents have all received a text today to say that there's a chance for you to start coming back to school from Monday the 22nd. So at last, it feels like for me, we're starting to get our school starting to come even more alive. But in the meantime, if you're working at home, do work hard, keep safe, help your mummies and daddies at home, and I look forward to our assembly next week where we get to celebrate all your hard work. Have a good week. Bye-bye.